to my channel. If you guys are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, my name is Shelly and I'm a flight attendant. I'm also a business owner and I do go live once a week. Sometimes it's Sundays, sometimes it's Tuesdays, just like today. Usually it's between 12 and 2. It all depends on my schedule, especially when I'm not flying. That's when I am free. And we do share just about everything from how the body affects you, how to manifest, what stone affects what part of your body. We do talk about 𝓌𝒽, as you all know. I have a 𝓌𝒽 store. If you guys ever want to go and check it out, it's Powerful Bracelet or Bracelets with an S.com. You go check it out, you guys, because we do talk about weekly, about bracelets and, like I said, stones and the way they affect you, whether it's positive, negative, and also how to manifest, you guys. A lot of people are like, hey, I want to make more money. I want to change my life. How do I go about doing that? Well, I do go live and I do talk about the power of the bracelets, the stones, with your positive attitude and your manifestations and how they go hand in hand and how we can enhance the quality of our lives. So today, as you can see from the title, before you clicked, it did say lung, the power of stones when it does benefit you when you do have issues with your lungs. So today we are going to talk about that. And I'm so excited to dive in because I have this new bracelet that has been a lifesaver for me. It's going to be on the website as soon as I get off air. I'm usually here for about an hour. So it is 2 o'clock here, Mountain Standard Time. And I will be here for another hour with you guys, so stay tuned. I'm also going to show you the bracelet that has changed my life when it comes to pulmonary, when it comes to lungs, when it comes to blood flow, when it comes to all that, especially reaching my 50s now. I know I'm 50, I can't believe it. We do hit a certain peak, right? Us women, we go through menopause. I hear that this bracelet has done wonders for a lot of my viewers and people that have owned them as well. And so, it's done wonders for me. And I wanted to share the benefits of it as well. So we're going to talk about it soon, but I wanted to first talk about the stones that I've used to make this bracelets and how it's going to help you and how it has helped me, whether it's menopause or, like I said, pulmonary, anything that's to do with breathing or heart. Now, obviously, if you don't have good breathing techniques, or you're not someone that knows anything about breathing, as you all know, it could actually extend your life by 7 years. Now, I've taken this information online. It's public. Don't, with my unprofessional opinion, because I'm by no means a professional or a doctor, but you can dig this information out just about anywhere. It is said that if you if you meditate in the morning and you have this deep breathing system, which we may talk about it if I do have time later, but if you do those certain things every single morning, you can actually add 7 years to your life. Now, they also say that breathing will help with stress. We all know that, right? When you're stressed in a situation, what's the first thing that people tell you? Take a deep breath, it'll be okay. Now, as you all know, stress can kill you and will kill you. It is the number one problem or the number one thing that makes someone not be healthy. It's stress, whether you're stressing about your job, you're stressing about work, you're stressing about something in your life that it's just you're going through a divorce, there's a death in the family. There's so many reasons why someone stresses out. Now, when you do stress, what happens? A lot of things happens in your body, guys. You're thinking differently. Your immune system is lowering. You get sicker. And that in turn will make you very ill. And it will turn into so many diseases. It can turn into cancers. It can turn into ulcers. It can turn into headaches. It could turn into, the list is endless. And this is why when you have a bracelet that neutralizes that helps you deal with your stress, that helps you with breathing, that helps you with all that, This is when I come into play because I want to kind of make a comparison and kind of let you know that some of the stones that I have here will help you diminish all of that feeling that you're feeling. So let's dive right into it, you guys. We're going to start with what I have used in the bracelet to help me manifest, for one. Two, to help me calm myself down, to help my system, my immune system increase, to help my circulation, and to help me expand my lungs. And all this with the help of one bracelet and 3 stones. Let's go into it. The stones that I've used are rose quartz, I've used amethyst, and I've used aventurine. Those are 3 stones that are super powerful, then when in combination will give you amazing results. Okay, now my stones are not just any stones that you got from the market. These are all imports. They are very, very high quality. They have been tested and they also are blessed. I make sure that all of my stones are blessed, you guys, so you're not just getting any garbage from any dollar store or any, like in Chinatown, they have 2 bracelets for $2. That's not what you're getting. You're getting very high quality stones, you guys. They are blessed as well. And once you do get it in the mail, it'll tell you the date that it was blessed. And hi, Giuseppe, how are you? And then it's going to actually tell you exactly what you're getting and some instructions, because a lot of these stones hold your energy. The minute that you wear it, you're going to start feeling a little weird sensation, which is totally okay. It's very normal. But the minute that you wear them, I always recommend that you do not have anyone touch you or touch the bracelet. I know it's hard, especially if you have children, but what happens is if they start touching your bracelet, you guys, their vibration goes into the stone. And then the stones, you are wearing them, and guess what happens? You start feeling whatever it is that person is feeling at the time. So if they're feeling jealousy because you're so beautiful, or you're too friendly and they're not feeling like that, or they're going through something stressful and they're talking to you and they're like, oh, nice bracelet, and they're touching a bracelet, right away, that vibration from that person is translated to you, all right? And the minute that you have that vibration, it changes who you are instantly. All right. What I do suggest is that you pass it under water real quick. It just cleans the stone. All right. If you don't have time to do that, just make sure you remove it just so that it doesn't stay on you and then just kind of like soaks you in when you're not supposed to have that vibration around you. Okay. So very important. Make sure that you stay away from people that want to touch it. You can tell them, you can look at it, no problem. Just don't touch it, please. And they'll be like, why? You can explain it or not. It's really up to you. I like to explain it and say, I just don't want your energy. Not that it's bad. I just don't want anyone else's energy. It has nothing to do with you. It's with everyone. You could say that, or you could just be like, I'd rather not. It's just like when you're pregnant and everybody wants to touch your belly. It's just bad luck, So you just let them know that you're not comfortable with it. You have your reasons. You don't need to share that with anyone. Anyways, so rose quartz, amethyst, and aventurine. Why is it good for lung health? And again, like I said, once your lung functions properly, could, kind of expand healthy and could actually get the right air in it, it controls so many other issues when it comes to your heart, when it comes to your, you being calm, and when it comes to just you changing the way that you're thinking that day, the way that you're feeling, your stress level. All right, so let's get started as to what the rose quartz does. Like, what does it do? All right. But before we get started, I do want to talk about a few things here. I know we kind of like went over it, but I kind of want to read it. And I get most of my sources online, you guys. I don't make this up, so don't think like, what is she talking about? Like I said, I'm no expert, but this information you can find anywhere. You can Google it. There is information all over the world online. All right, so lungs are the pair of air-filled spongy organs located in the chest. We all know what they are. It is connected in with the windpipe right here, which helps inhale the oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide waste, right? Every cell in your body needs oxygen and gets rid of carbon dioxides for proper function. This is the waste released by the cells in its normal functioning. So they're just giving you an overview, all right, here. Due to improper functioning of the lungs, this is what we were just talking about. If you're, okay, when you're stressed, what do you think happens? You think you're taking a deep breath? No, you're like, do you think that you're bringing enough oxygen to your brain to think properly? No, because that's why a lot of times when you're witnessing an accident or you're in an accident or you're inside of something that just happened, you can't think straight. Why? Because you don't have enough oxygen to your brain. Remember, it starts with the lung. This is why this bracelet that I made is so important, because it's going to help you neutralize and control and give you oxygen to the lungs so that everything else can function. See how important it is? We go all the way to the source, and then I'll make you understand why this bracelet came about. So it says here, due to improper functioning of the lungs and many other reasons, certain diseases can happen in your body. Okay. Mainly, there are 3 kinds of diseases which can follow if you do not breathe properly. Now, listen to this. And it can be healed by the stones that I will be talking to you about. All right. And again, the combo is made very specific. And the way that I put the stones and the way they land on the side of your wrist have a specific area for them to act upon your body. 1, your airway diseases come from you not properly breathing. So if you're someone that's always stressed, always on edge, you may develop airway diseases, you guys, just so you know. This disease, tubes that carry oxygen to the lungs may either get damaged or do not work properly. Usually, they get narrower and narrower, or some blockage in the airway may be caused. This may cause asthma, COPD, and bronchitis. It says bronchiectasis. Bronchiectasis is what it's called, like bronchitis. So as you can see, this is one of the things you guys can be affected by not breathing properly. Number 2, lung tissue diseases. Lung tissue diseases. Diseases that affect the lung tissue structure and function. These tissues make the lungs hard to expand as a whole, okay? This will affect the lungs' breathing function, resulting in them not breathing deeply. So if you don't do a lot of exercise breathing, you guys, or you do not own this bracelet, let's just say you continue your life the way it is and you're like, yeah, whatever, Shelly, you don't know what you're talking about. If you keep going where you're going and you don't have any breathing exercise in the morning, you don't think it's important, what's going to happen is, because you don't breathe like deeply every day, all right, what's going to happen is pulmonary fibrosis and sarcoidosis are common examples of lung tissue diseases, which will be developed since you haven't practiced the breathing technique. Now, there's a lot of breathing techniques out there, you guys. And I've heard of so many, but there's one that a doctor kind of said that I've been practicing that has been incredible, which I'm going to share with you at the end of this video. So stay tuned. Now, a lot of people were affected when it came to, you know what, not too long ago, when everybody was wearing masks. You know what disease I'm talking about. YouTube is very specific about not talking about that, but and it affected the lungs, you guys. So people that were stressed prior to that, were older, just didn't have a good immune system, it attacked their lungs and ultimately, you know, their demise. All right, so lung circulation diseases, which is the 3rd one. That's the one that can be caused if you're not breathing properly. Diseases related to blood vessel present in the lungs. It may cause difficulty in inhaling and exhaling oxygen and carbon dioxide. It may also affect the functioning of the organs and the heart, because it's all connected, you guys. Pulmonary hypertension is a common disease of lung circulation. So do you see that you not breathing properly can cause so many freaking issues? It's insane. So let's start talking about why I chose the rose quartz and what does it do. All right, so do you guys have your drink with you? Every time I do these lives, I always like to have my little, that's my protein coffee, by the way. It's so good. Okay, so we all know that rose quartz, you guys, is the quartz of love. It is said that when you do wear it, you guys, you attract positivity, you attract love, and you attract, you know, it's a positive quartz altogether. Again, make sure that it is cleansed before you wear it, just because it might act like the opposite. You may attract what you don't want when it comes to love. So you don't want that, or dispute or problems. So We're not going to talk about what it does for love because right now we're talking about lung diseases and how the quartz that I've added in the bracelet that I'm wearing right now, which you kind of saw a preview in the picture, how it's going to help me with my health and how it's going to help me in the long run to, to kind of lower my stress level. It's just going to help me with my breathing. It's going to help me with my heart. It's going to help me with so many other things and circulation, which is the most important because sometimes you're stressed. And when you're stressed, things are just not working the way they should. Okay, so we're going to talk about here, it says here, healing properties. So this magical stone, now we're talking about the quartz, the magical stone is thought to straighten the physical heart and circulation system. It is said that it releases impurities from the body fluids and can aid your chest and lung problems. So if you guys are having anxiety, having, asthma or any kind of problem, this is going to help you with circulation and it's going to help you with anything that has to do with pulmonary. Remember I told you the importance of breathing is 100% the cause of so many issues that you may have health-wise, especially as a flight attendant. I don't know if you guys are watching. We know that with the altitude and the air that we're breathing is not the best. We all know that. Plus we are in a tube. There is 200 passengers breathing the same air. It is obviously not the healthiest, okay? So it's very important that what you're breathing, even the exhaust from the plane, there's fuels, there's so many things that we're breathing in that area that if you are not breathing the proper air, you guys, it's gonna affect you whether you like it or not, right? But we have no choice, that's our job. It says here, it is said that it releases impurities from the body fluids and it aids, like I said, the chest and lung problems, heals the kidneys, listen to this, adrenals, and even works on alleviating vertigo. So if you're someone that's walking around and you're just dizzy all of a sudden, because obviously it's lack of oxygen in your brain, this will help you with that. So if you're about to take a cruise or you know that, the boat is rocking, just make sure that you grab this bracelet. It's going to help you with that too. I'm telling you, it's got a lot of positive effects, but mainly it's going to help with your circulation and your lungs, which is so important. The pale pink represents kindness, family, friendship, and children. It also symbolizes new love and trust after a betrayal or abuse. So if you've been in an abusive relationship, you feel like you've been betrayed by your partner, someone you really care about, could be family members, it could be a husband, it could be a cousin. If you feel like that, this bracelet will help you because the pink quartz will be with you. Okay, and again, I don't really want to cover anything else that it does. I'm going to probably just kind of skim through it, but I do want to emphasize what it really does to your health this is why I wear it. The pill, and it says it is known as a gentle healer and is thought to help with disorder relating to babies, children, adolescent girls, and pregnant menopausal women. All right, as well as relieving ears and gland problems and headaches. So if you're someone that has headaches very often, this bracelet, you guys, will help you because it's going to help you with your circulation. And oftentimes when we have a headache, sometimes it's just the oxygen or the blood flow that is just not flowing easily in that particular area of your brain. And sometimes it's just we don't know what the causes is. Sometimes it's tension, sometimes it's stress, sometimes it's hormonal. There's so many reasons why you can have a headache, right? So if you have vertigo or a headache or you have problems that are, kids that are going through adolescence, anything hormonal, this bracelet will be great because we got the pink quartz in it. Okay, so where are you going to place the rose quartz for it to work? Now, I made it in a bracelet, but you're more than welcome to put it on your heart before you go to bed, you guys, especially if you want to detox your body. It is said that if you grab this bracelet and you put it on your heart, it'll help detox everything from your body. And it also helps with attracting love. So if you're wanting to attract love, you want positivity, you want people to recognize you, you want more people to just you want to feel more love around you, it is said to put this bracelet that I will show you soon, so just stay tuned. Just put it on your heart and you'll start attracting positivity in your life and love as well. You can also leave the bracelet next to your bed to attract love and relationships. So if that's what you're needing in your life, definitely do that. Thymus to aid chest and lung problems. Okay. So, like I said, this is going to help you not just with all relationship and love. We know that already, but it's going to help with your chest and lung problems. So if you're feeling, you know what, I'm coming down with something, or I was diagnosed with something that has to do with pulmonary, this is going to be the bracelet for you, you guys. I'm telling you. Crystal spheres of rose quartz in the home will absorb negativity and transform it into light and fill the house with the people that live in it, its occupiers, with calmness. Okay, so you can leave it by the windowsill if you want. Just make sure, you guys, because it attracts negativity, that you guys cleanse it. I always recommend that you get the selenite bowl. All right, this is a mini one. I have the bigger one. The one that I'm selling online on powerfulbracelet.com is the large one. This is made of selenite, you guys. This bowl is super thick, as you can see. Okay, this is all selenite. Look at the quality of this bowl, you guys. It is insane. Okay, and it's going to come with what's important in it, because the cellulite regenerates on its own. You do not need to cleanse this stone. It cleanses by itself. Just leave it close to the windowsill. As you can see, I'm by the window, so this bowl was right here in my office. It is by the window. It charges itself. And when I am done with a bracelet, and I'll show you what I do, there's usually inside, okay? Because when you do buy it on the website, it'll come with pink Himalayan salt that is blessed, all right? And it's organic. And it's also going to come with a kyanite. Now, all these, what they do in unison is that they will recharge your stone on itself, by itself, and the stone recharges itself by itself. So what happens is not only does it charge by itself, but the containment of whatever it is that you guys are going to put in, which comes, like I said, when I do sell them, what it does is it cleanses it automatically. So if it needs a cleansing, if it needs like a boosting, it's going to do it with whatever it is that, you know, the salt, like I said, and the kyanite will help it to recharge it. Okay, so recharges it. It uses the sun, it uses the kyanite, it uses the salt, and this recharges itself as well, okay? And it cleanses itself as well. So all you have to do is take your bracelet and put it in and leave it overnight, and that's it. You don't need a ritual. You don't need to pass it under water. You don't need to put it in rice and all the things that you've heard in the past. All you have to do is put it in your selenite bowl, you guys, and it is done. Just make sure it is close to a sun source, because you want it to... because that's why it gets all of its energy to recharge itself, okay? So just take your, it could be a ring, it could be a bracelet, just put it in there, leave it there overnight, and in the morning, you are ready to go, okay? So if you guys are interested, it's on the website. Just enter in the search selenite, SELENITE, and you'll see the bowl, and it comes with everything that you need. So you just get it, open it up, put your stuff in there. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to cleanse it. You don't need to do anything, because it does everything on its own. Now, moving forward, let's see here. So yeah, as you can tell, the rose quartz is definitely, that's one of the reasons why I've used it, because I love what it does to your body, you guys. It's incredible. All right, there's more information on quartz, but I think I want to move on. Let me see if there's important stuff that I really haven't mentioned that I think is really, really important. Okay, so the rose quartz stimulates the proper functioning of the heart and circulation. It relieves tension and stress and palpitation, you guys. I have a heart condition, and it's helped me tremendously. It just calms my heart every time I wear it. So especially before my period, yes, I am menopausing, but I am still, you know, whatever. I still have it every month, once in a while when I do have it, and I feel like again, it's all hormonal. My palpitation subside or complete, which is amazing. Or if you have like skip beats, okay? If you are suffering from that, and oftentimes it's caused by stress, this bracelet will help you, because I've added the quartz, and the quartz is positioned in a specific area of your wrist so that it acts the way that it needs to help you, okay? Just remember that. And may stabilize irregular heart rhythm. Okay, it is ideal for premature babies, young children, and heart weakness or disease, or anyone needing a strong, more stable heart, okay? The stone is used for clear fluids in the body cells and promote the release of impurities. We talked about that. It just eliminates all your toxins. This is why it's so important that you cleanse this bracelet, you guys, okay? So important. Do not wear it 3, 4, 5 days in a row without doing that and let everybody touch it. You don't want to do that. Remove it, cleanse it, please, and put it back. Okay? Unless you want to attract love, what I would do, because if you want to attract love and positivity for the next day, and you need to have it by your bedside, or you want to leave it on your heart for a little bit, what I suggest is that you remove it and put it in your selenite bowl. Leave it there for a few hours, just before bed. Then take it out and put it next to your bed. At least it had a chance to recharge itself and to cleanse itself, okay? I just lost my voice, so give me a minute. I talk too much. Also, okay, this stone is used to clear fluids and body cells, like I said. It assists in healing the kidneys and adrenals and placed on the thymus. It aids chest and lung problems, which we talk about, and it relieves cough. Yes, and soothing bronchial areas. So if you have a child that has a cold and is coughing like crazy, especially now with the cold season, everybody's getting sick, especially you at work. You know, we went from super hot to super cold overnight. This is a very, very helpful, okay? It has also been used in treating vertigo. We talked about that. Especially supportive of the female reproductive system, the genitals, and increased fertility. So if you're trying to get pregnant, that is the stone for you. It assists in alleviating sexual difficulties. So if you want to get kinky in the bedroom, you guys, make sure that you wear the bracelet and watch your libido. And postpartum depression. Even if it's not postpartum, anything that's to do with depression, this will help kind of like bring on more of a positive vibe to your life. It's not going to happen right away when you start wearing it. You need to wear it for at least a week for any of these bracelets to work, you guys. So don't expect the same day. You might feel a sensation the minute you wear it, but with time, you're going to start feeling some changes. Something going on. You're going to be like, something's weird. I just feel weird. It's that energy that you're not used to. Remember, it's helping with the circulation. So you're going to start feeling a lot of things within yourself. Especially depression. It's going to help you with that. And it's thought to help mothers heal after complicated births. Good to know. It dissolves the sorrow, worries, fears, and resentment, suppressing the heart's ability to give and receive love, and replacing it with healing, comfort, and inner nourishment. It's also a stone for those unable to experience the joy of living because of never having had love given to them, especially in their childhood. Not everybody had a positive childhood. I think most of us went through hell getting to where we are at now. We've all had challenges and whatnot thrown our way. And if you feel like, you know, you were in love as a child, there was just something missing, this bracelet will help you just kind of fulfill some of the love needs. And I'm not saying it's going to come out and hug you, but it's going to make you feel fulfilled in some way. You're going to be happy that day. You just don't know why. You're just like, I'm feeling a burst of energy. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling like even though I've had all these issues right now, I'm just not thinking about them. I'm just thinking about the moment and how I'm feeling right now. Especially if you're missing the love and nurturing of a child that is vital for developing security, blah, blah, blah. It is the healer for these internal wounds, okay? As you're wearing it, you're going to feel better. Especially when you talk about them, you might be a little more forgiving. You might feel like a void is not a void anymore. It's a weird feeling. Because I'm wearing it right now and I'm feeling, because I've had a really, I had a tough childhood. And I don't think my parents would say that because I don't think they recognize it. Not now, not ever. But like even talking about it, I'm not feeling bitter right now. I'm feeling it's okay. You know, it made me who I am today. So it's almost making me feel forgiving, but I don't want to dwell on that feeling, if that makes sense. Erasing the primal imprints and reprogramming the heart to accept the infinite source of love that comes within the self. Okay, so you got to love yourself. Every day you look in the mirror and you say, I love you. I'm proud of you. Every day loving yourself is the key to success, you guys. You want to be happy? Love you. Because it starts by loving you. If you don't love yourself, how do you expect to love someone else? There's no way. There's no way. Now, this bracelet will help you love yourself, even though you hate yourself, okay? Every morning you look at yourself, you're like, I hate my teeth. Why am I so fat? Blah, blah, blah. You need to start loving yourself. be nice to you. The minute that you're nice to you, you'll be nice to others. And it's automatic. And then you'll let out this positive attitude just because you're happy. Life is short. And whatever it is that you have left on earth, you want to do right by people. You want to do right by you to begin with, right? And so it regulates the interaction with the external world, of course. It balances your yin and yang. And this is all from the Rose Quartz, you guys, from this bracelet. And it can bring all of the other chakras into harmony while wearing it, okay? It's going to help you with meditation, you guys. I mean, it does so many things. I can't even begin to tell you. It has so much, and I don't want to kind of dwell because there's more that I want to talk about. So as you can tell, Rose Quartz is a good combination, but you don't know what the other one is with, but it's a good stone to have on a bracelet, especially if it's strategically positioned where I positioned it. That is so important. I see a lot of bracelet and people are like, oh, look at my bracelet. But it's like, do you know why the stones are here or there? Do you know why they put them over there? I mean, there's a reason why some stones are positioned under your wrist, because that is the vein of your heart. And it's feeling all of that energy from that stone. And you can't have a bracelet that's too loose. I mean, there's so many things you need to know about wearing a bracelet, okay? But if you're wearing a bracelet that just comes from who knows where and you're not sure why you're wearing it, it defeats the purpose of why you're wearing it, right? Now, next, the other stone that I've added to that bracelet is the amethyst, okay? The amethyst is incredible, all right? So we're going to talk about that now. And I love the amethyst. Everybody knows that it's a calming stone. I've had it through my training as a flight attendant. It was one of the most stress taxing thing I've ever lived through. And a lot of my peers would ask me, why are you so calm through it all? You're not even stressing out. What is wrong with you? And I've had a lot of my coaching session peers that, you know, I've talked about it in some videos. They ended up buying my amethyst bracelet and they're like, Shelly, holy crap, I feel so good. I wasn't stressed out. I did the test. I nailed it. Everything went well. A lot of people have seen amazing result with the amethyst. Not only does it calm you down, but it makes you think properly in a stressful situation, which is what you need as a flight attendant, trust me. All right. So, but it has so many benefits, I can't even tell you. One of them is body detoxification. Oh my God, I keep talking about that. So not only do you have the quartz that does that, but you also have the amethyst that helps with detox, you guys. Toxin equal disease. Toxins equal disease. Get rid of the toxin, clear your body, clear your mind, and watch your health. Look at the skin. This is not a skin of a stressful person. This is not a skin of someone that travels every day, because when you're in the air, you're dehydrated. I don't even drink that much water. I mean, don't get me wrong, I drink water, but I don't overdo it. Like some people will have like 12 glasses of water or have that many ounces. Sometimes I forget. And I haven't drank, but it's your positive attitude and it's the way that you eliminate the toxins, the way you're positive, all that will affect you in the long run. So, okay, so this gemstone, the quartz, body detoxification and health. It provides benefits similar to tourmaline, which is one of the stones that I've used in other bracelets too. And it helps with infrared radiation and negative ion emission. So important. Nowadays, everybody has their phones in their breast. They have their phones in their pocket. And it is said to not wear your phones close to your body. It even says it on your phone. If you go to info, I think you go to general or about or something like that, and you go all the way to the bottom, it'll tell you, do not wear it. And there's a certain amount of space between the phone and your body so that it doesn't affect you. And everybody, especially the kids nowadays, keep them everywhere by their bedsides, and they are on. These phones are on all night. And what do you think they do? They radiate so much crap, you guys. This is why our youth, a new generation, have so many diseases, including cancer, brain cancer, brain tumors. You see them like in children's hospital. Why do they have cancer so young? It's because of all the radiation, the 5Gs and blah, blah, blah. Here, the rules that I have in my house is that they have to turn off their phone before bed. I don't care. Hi, Felice, how are you? They have, and they must turn off sorry, turn off their phones before bed. Now they could leave it on airplane mode, but no Wi-Fi. Cannot be searching for a Wi-Fi signal. Has to be turned off. Has to, and I do the same. Now there might be an emergency call, whatever, especially if I'm away, then yeah, okay, that's different. But during the time that they are here and they are sleeping, they are not to or turn that on. They are not to be close to our food when we're eating. I'm very, very, very selective, and they are not allowed to hold the phone by their ears, just because the radiation goes right into their brain, you guys, and it just kills brain cells after brain cells. So they can speak on speaker this way, but never have it by their ears. So anyways, but if you have the bracelet that I'm promoting and that I'm talking about and that I'm so proud of, it's going to help you, especially if you're holding your phone by your bracelet. It's going to help you kind of push the radiation upwards and help you, you know, kind of like push those crappy radiation upwards. All right. So if they're coming in and you have your bracelet right here, it's pushing the radiation to the sky. So the radiation amount, if I had a tester, would probably test half of what you would usually get, in case you forget and you have your phone by your ears. Okay. While the benefits of amethyst gemstone are controversial, many applications of this stone are beginning to regain popularity. It's amazing to improve your health, you guys. It says here, let me see here, because I really, really want to underline some of the things that are incredible. It says here, it's been used for a variety of health conditions throughout the ages. And I'm talking way, way back, even before we even knew this stone existed, ranging from alcohol addiction and sleep disorders to pain and mental dysfunction. This stone has done miracles, you guys. While research has yet to conclude that amethyst actually helps, see, scientists, they want to see things. They want to see results. You know, 1 + 1 is 2. It's very hard to justify that a stone will do certain things, all right? There's so many things, such as placebo effects. You know, if you're wearing something, you think it's going to do something, and then it does because you make it happen. That's what placebo means, if you guys are not familiar with that. But there's so many documentation that prove that by wearing these stones, the positive effects are incredible, that these scientists may want to look into it deeper and deeper because they want to see things. They want to see, you know, like I said, 1 + 1 = 2. It makes sense to them. But things that you don't see, sometimes it's really hard to prove, right? So it says the amethyst helps decrease symptoms associated with these health issues. Okay, we're talking about mental dysfunction and sleep disorder. Emerging data displays amethyst as a powerful compound, possibly helpful for detoxification. Okay, that's so important. It produces small but detectable magnetic fields. Believe it or not, that little stone that is on your bracelet is detected with a magnetic field. If you have like a tester, you will see it. This is why it's going to help you push away all the negative ions or magnetic fields that are coming your way in a negative way. While high levels of magnetic fields are dangerous, okay, the natural occurring magnetic fields from amethyst may actually produce favorable results. These are the positive ones that are coming in. Okay, since the human body has its own magnetic fields, because we also let out magnetic fields. Everybody that is human, that is breathing, even a stone has magnetic fields around them, okay? Stone also absorbs and reflects infrared radiation, a type of long wavelength radiation. Although, it's currently being studied, the health benefits for the human body. Now, it has been proven, okay, you can find this information online, that it has helped with cell regeneration. This magnetic wave that it's letting out, this stone here that you're gonna have here, is cell regenerating. Think about it. Think about what I just said. So a lot of cells dies and regenerate. Some don't, depending on how they were killed in the process or died. It says the infrared radiation, not infrared, but the infrared radiation is known to support healthy cell growth and regeneration. Scientific studies have shown that increased infrared radiation may correspond with increased energy level in your body. And the increase in energy designed to promote the growth of healthy cells, you guys, possibly aiding in the whole body growth. All right. They've done a lot of experiment, especially on animals, and the results are incredible, they said. Okay, this is how they can tell. They could see the difference between animals that had the amethyst nearby and others that did not. And freaking incredible. And this is the bracelet that you have, you guys. Again, these are very, very, very rare stones. The ones that you find on every, you know, I don't know where you guys shop. I'm not going to put down these shops that you go to, but these are not necessarily real stones. You have to make sure. So a lot of them are sold, they're just glass. Some stones are just not, you know, they're laboratory made. The stones that you are going to get if you're purchasing my stones, they are the real deal. Not only are they real and imported and certified, but they are blessed at the temple, you guys. So you are getting a double whammy here because you're getting a blessed, powerful stone and you're getting the real deal, okay, that you're going to be putting on you every single day. This is why I take pride in making sure that I choose the real deal, okay? Sleep support. We also know from experiment with animals and humans that the infrared regulation may modulate sleep patterns, okay? So if you have a child that can't sleep or you can't sleep, wear this bracelet and watch how it works. The low level of heat emitted by amethyst crystals may help provide a sense of calm to the body, possibly providing effects for supporting healthy sleep cycle. That's incredible. Those are just a few of the things, but remember, I put it together because of your lung, right, and circulation. But look at all the stuff that it does too, insane. Blood circulation, I was just talking about that. The infrared radiation from the amethyst has been shown to aid blood circulation, particularly microcirculation among the capillary in the skin. For a time, scientists believed that the circulation benefit from infrared radiation was related to infrared heat, but not only is it just heat, but it's also from the stone that radiates heat, right? A recent study, okay, so it is said to improve circulation. And when you have improved circulation, you have no pains, no knee pains, no hip pains, no problems with your walking. It heals no headaches. No headaches, you guys, for real. Once your circulation is A-okay, everything else is good. Plus you have nice flush skin, you're healthy. Now, fluid mobility. Didn't I just say that? If you have good circulation, what happens? Your joints don't hurt as much. There's other things that come into play. Blood is not only bodily fluid that improves in circulation ability in response to the radiation, but the radiation increases the motility of lymph fluid and may support normal fluid balance in tissues. So once you have that, then your joints don't hurt as bad, your neck doesn't hurt as bad. So in my situation, I'm flying, and sometimes, you know, we go from one weather to another. We go humidity, dryness. We go to Arizona, we go to Vegas, it's dry. Then we go to California, it's humid. And the body takes a beating, right? Your skin, your body. But this bracelet will help you as well when you travel, okay? Mood support, so important, because if this is not working and you're not in good mood, everything goes wrong, you guys, right? In one recent study, it says the infrared radiation emitting from this stone, when placed under pillows of subject during their sleep, subjects with the, you know, the bracelet on their pillow, hidden underneath their pillows, reported a statistically significant increase in overall life satisfaction. So they're going to be like, I'm so happy today, da, 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 and they don't know why. It's because they had the bracelet under, but they had no idea. So they probably put a bunch of subject together and they kind of hid some bracelet in different pillows, and the ones that had slept over those bracelets were just happier, okay? This has a direct comparison with those who had the placebo disc. All right, we talked about that earlier. Antioxidant activity, you guys. So almost everyone has heard of the buzz about antioxidants, right? And most of the population is aware that the general health benefits associated with these natural compounds. Research indicates that exposure to far infrared radiation may increase antioxidant activity within the certain foods. Interesting. Wound support. Infrared radiation may also promote repair mechanism in skin tissue, especially for patients with diabetes, you guys. Diabetes induce skin damage. As you all know, diabetes is not a fun joke. It is not, you know, it's It's a really, really dreadful disease to have. Sometimes it could be controlled, sometimes not. My father-in-law unfortunately passed away. That was one of his issues, all right? And they even had to cut his toes because it kind of reached a necrosis. It was black and it had no more circulation. He had swollen limbs. He suffered so much. He was bound to a wheelchair, and God bless his soul. I feel so bad for everything he had to go through. I remember taking care of him while he was here and living. And I saw the progressive, how he went from walking to then using a cane to then being bound to the wheelchair and then being bound to and then falling constantly and then being bound to a bed and then unfortunately passed on. But yeah, you have a lot of wounds because your circulation is kind of not functioning properly. And so it says skin damage related to chronic and acute condition and reconstructive surgery may also benefit from this bracelet. Okay, especially if you have patients with diabetes-induced skin damage, all right, because they do have a lot of damage when it comes to limbs and brain circulation. Now, bacteria fighters, you guys, this bracelet will help fight bacteria. So if you have bacterias, it could just be an infection, bronchitis, it could be a cold, because now we're going into the winter time and it's time for you guys to keep warm. Last but not least, science shows that far infrared radiation may aid in inhibiting bacterial growth, okay? By hindering the action of certain growth-promoting enzymes, scientists have found that specifically and not merely the heat, which inhibits growth of some bacteria in the body, regular heat therapy doesn't seem to offer the same effect. It says, my God, hold on. Okay. So basically, what it helps is the bacteria that you have that will fight the disease will be increased, and you want those little fighters to kick the bad bacterias. Okay, so if you have a fever, obviously your blood cells count that are fighting the infection or bacteria will increase, and this is why your body temperature increases and you have a fever, right? It increases to kill the bacteria. When the bacteria is dead, they go back to normal. So we want those suckers. We want those, those suckers to increase your body temperature and kill whatever it is that is in you. So like we talked about, remove toxins. It helps with respiratory support. All right, it's going to draw out all the toxic particles in your body. It does occasionally congestion or people that have respiratory concerns. Wear this bracelet, you guys. You might find yourself coughing a little bit. It's just going to cough out anything that you need, phlegm or whatever it is. And again, it takes about 7 days for you to see any results. And once it cleanses you, your respiratory system will see a huge improvement, okay? It says removing aerosol. Negative ion emission can remove dangerous chemicals like aerosol, and aerosol is kind of created also. It's sprays that you put in the air. I can't hack those. I hate those. They smell bad. They stay with me. That and gasoline when you put gas in the car. Yes, it smells good at times. My little one's addicted to it. She's like, oh, Mom, it smells so good. I'm like, honey, this is bad for you. But those are things in the air, particles that come out from things that you spray. And it removes dangerous chemicals like aerosol from the air and your body, because your body lets out some, toxins and stuff, right? Even when you sneeze, what do you think happens? There's aerosol in the air from your mouth. Protecting your body from the potential hazardous compound is crucial for supporting health. So that's going to help it as well. And here it says, so again, you could use it on your body, you guys, before bed. You could use it by your bedside. You could even use it if you're having sleeping disorders or you just can't sleep because you have a lot of responsibility. Put your bracelet, put it under your pillow and watch what happens. All my kids, when they were young, and I have videos, tons of videos on that, they all had a amethyst bracelet, high quality amethyst, you guys. If it is not a high quality and you're not sure, you might wear these every day and not see anything. It's because they're not real. Again, everybody makes them differently. There's some lab made. There's some of them that are made with glass and they look so real. Just make sure you get it from a reputable source. And the reputable ones don't charge you $5, $10 for a bracelet. Just FYI, okay? Because the stones are pretty expensive. Just letting you know. All right. That's like anything. If you want a Lamborghini, it's not going to cost you $40,000, right? Okay. Just letting you know. But if you were to put that bracelet, my kids put it under their beds, they would sleep like babies. If I wanted them in bed by 7:38, boom, put that there. They would be out like a light and be like, oh, mama, I slept so good, mommy. And they wonder why. It's like, mommy did that. All right, you guys, so we talked about amethyst. Oh, and also drinking water. I don't know if you guys could see it right here. Can you see it? No, maybe I could show you right there. Do you see that bottle right there? This is a glass bottle with amethyst right there. That is my water bottle, you guys. I put it there when I'm not using it because I like how it's by the window. And what I do is I put water in there, I let it sit, and I drink it. And trust me, the amethyst would let out some of that infrared. And that water changes its taste incredibly. If you guys want that water bottle, it's so amazing. You can get it on my website as well, okay? And if you guys are one of my paid members, because these lives used to be private. Every week I would go live to just my private paying members. Now I'm going live for everyone to see me, but they still get the benefits of getting a reading, a free reading, and they also get up to 35% on everything I advertise. So they will get a special on this water bottle if they want it, and the bracelet as well. So and they will receive a code. And if you guys decide you want to become a member, it is not that expensive. Literally, it's less than a cup of coffee a month. Really. One cup of coffee at Starbucks and you can see me the whole month, and I'm there once or sometimes twice a month, depending. I mean, twice a week. So once a week, 4 times, or sometimes 5 times a month. And then you get exclusive behind the scene. And like I said, you get your tarot read, and we have all these little cute things that we do. Okay, sometimes I have giveaways. We have so much fun. So if you guys want to join after this, I'm going to put the link down below. You guys click that, put in your credit card. It is billed every month. Like I said, it's under the 2 digits a month. It's nothing, but I would love for you guys to, be part of the family here. And what I'll do also is send you codes whenever we talk about something, and you guys get to benefit, from saving money. It's going to pay itself back after your first purchase, I promise. All right. So last but not least, we have about 10 minutes left to the hour already. No, we're going to talk about the aventurine, which is the third stone that I use on my bracelet. And the aventurine is a crystal that is said to help with lung health, you guys. And is sometimes included, okay, so it says here, it also helps with lung cleansing and respiratory diseases. Okay, well, we know that. Now, lung health. Aventurine is said to help with the lung, sinuses. So if you have problems with breathing, this would be great for you. And adrenals. It is also said to support lung detoxification again and lung health. Okay. And health benefits. Aventurine is also said to help with the following: stimulating metabolism, lowering your cholesterol. Really? So you're really grabbing this thinking that you are helping your respiratory system and anything that has to do with pulmonary and lungs. And here you are lowering your cholesterol and you don't even know why. It's because you're wearing the bracelet. That's what I love about these bracelets, is they have so many benefits other than what you are wearing them for. So let's say you're wearing it for manifestation, one of these bracelets, not this one, but let's say you are wearing one for manifestation. Next thing you know, you're finding love because it's attracting that too. Like there's so many things that one bracelet can bring. It also helps with balancing blood pressure, you guys. Like, do you know how many people come to me wanting a bracelet for low blood pressure? And we do have a couple on the website that help for that. But without even knowing it, you're buying this and it's doing all this and more. That's incredible. It's also promoting heart regeneration. So you know how your heart takes a beating, whether you're drinking like speedy drinks or you're doing, I don't know, things that you're not supposed to, or eating unhealthy and greasy, and your heart deteriorates, your heart gets tired, it's a muscle, and eventually it stops working properly and then stops working altogether. This is like promoting your heart regeneration. That's incredible. Okay. It's going to aid the nervous system, thymus, and connective tissues. Think about it. It's doing so much more. And this has nothing to do with amethyst. We're talking here about the aventurine, which is a green stone, and I'll show you. And it's also easing allergies. So I have really bad allergies, especially when it comes to my eyes. Like my eyes will start watering. Sometimes they'll get poofy. When I wear this, nothing. Nothing. I could go to bed and put my bracelet under my bed, wake up in the morning. Not only did I sleep well, but my eyes don't have any tears that day. And then when it comes back, I'm always like, oh crap, I forgot my bracelet. Relieving headaches and migraines. So if it's something that you suffer from, remember you have 2 to 3 stones here that will help you with that. So not just one. So you have 3 positive effect of, you know, helping you with your migraines and your headache, which is amazing. And alleviating skin problems. If you guys have like pimples or you have rashes and you don't know where they're coming from, sometimes you just develop things, right? Make sure you wear it. It's going to help you heal it. And you're going to see your skin being super, super clear. Okay. Aventurine is also considered a heart chakra stone. Hindu and Buddhism tradition, chakras are where the spiritual and physical worlds connect. Blah, blah, blah. So it says a block 4 chakra, which is aligned with the lungs, which is around here. The chakras are all the dots in different areas of your body. This one is over here, is aligned with the lungs, heart, arms, and hands, and can lead to physical ailment. Okay. So lung health is what we talked about. It's said to support lung health and detoxification. And then it says here that it can help repair lung tissue as well, not just heart. Incredible. Other benefits. It is also said to help with sinuses. We talked about that. Adrenals, muscular, and urinary systems. So if you guys are always suffering from urinary tract infection, and you're like, ah, or you can't go and it hurts and you have infections, that is great for you, this bracelet, and more. It is also said to have anti-inflammatory effects. So if you have inflammation anywhere, could be joints, could be, this is going to help it. And it can help with allergies, migraine, and headaches. We talked about that. And it helps emotionally as well. It's said to be a powerful heart chakra stone that can help with emotional healing and self-love. Remember, I said it starts with loving yourself before you can love any other person. It's said to soothe emotional wounds and help release self-doubts. So if you're doubting yourself and you're going to an interview and you're like, especially if you're at a training session like I was, you can't doubt yourself. You can't be like, I can't do this. There's no way. I can't jump off a plane and slide. I can't take over, a bunch of paths. You can't doubt yourself. You need to go, go, go. And this would be the stone to do it for you, the aventurine. Last and not least, aventurine is said to be a great mental healer that can promote tranquility, creativity, and perception. Okay. It is also said to encourage tolerance and can help with insomnia, which would be the other one also. The amethyst and the aventurine both help with insomnia. So if you're wearing this bracelet, you guys, you're gonna have a great night's sleep for sure. And that resumes our hour, but not without showing you what this beautiful bracelet looks like. So I will show you what it looks like. This is a baby. Look how gorgeous that is. All right, as you can see, it is strategically positioned where it needs to be. Now, you are my queen or you're my king. All right, you guys will have the option to add these or not, then that's okay. We have 2 elephants. Let me show you here. We have 2 elephants that are facing each other. As you can see, they're facing each other, but they can be any other way. It doesn't matter, any position. And that's kind of added good luck to me anyways. And I want you to remember, every time you wear this bracelet, you look at your bracelet and you're like, I'm the queen, I love myself. And this summarizes what we've been talking about. Loving yourself is the beginning of healing, and then you can be a better version of yourself and love others as well. So here you go, you're the queen. Okay, and then you have your 2 lucky little elephants on each side, and then here you have your aventurine, which are green. Then you have your quartz, and as you can see, as I'm wearing it, do you see how it's hitting and it's not loose? Okay, some bracelets are pretty loose. This one is meant to be a little tighter because I want these stones to touch me, and I want them to touch the veins here, okay, that correspond to my my heart. Okay, very important. And I have my my amethyst right here, and I have my quartz right here. Okay, and as you get closer to the sides, you have here your aventurine and your amethyst. Okay, so everything is positioned the way it needs to be for work. And again, the queen reminder. I just love it. Sometimes I look down and I'm like, yeah, I love myself. Thank you. This is always a reminder. Again, you will have the option to have this or not, all right, at checkout. It'll be on the website in about an hour or less than that. Now, my people, the ones that have subscribed to my channel, not just subscribe, but are paying members as well, they will get 25% off. So yay for you guys. I'm so excited. And for you guys, like I said, well, thank you, Felice. And for those of you that haven't joined, like I said, feel free. It's not expensive at all, and it's a monthly recurrent payment, and you guys get the 25%. You get your money back, literally, after one live and after one purchase. So I'm going to run down the code for my paying members. I'm going to shut this off, and they will see me because we do have a video just for them as well. And if you guys are interested in this amazing healing, sleep well, circulation, amazing for the lungs, positive red radiation, infrared to help you with regeneration, this is the bracelet for you guys. I know I've talked a lot. There's a lot to be told because there's 3 very powerful stones there, but it looks good. It feels good. And again, for those that just don't want the little trinket on top, you can remove them or just order them, and they will be made custom made. And make sure when you do check your measurements, I want you guys to make sure that your measurements are kind of not tight, but not loose, because you don't want it hanging out. Okay, you want it as close as possible to your veins here. All right, but you don't want it too tight, but you can always stretch it when you do get it. If you stretch it just a little bit, it'll stretch with time. Or if you stretch it every day for maybe a minute or 2, eventually, and those bracelets are super resistant. The quality of elastic is incredible. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, so you could just make sure that you take the proper measurements, because I want to make sure that when I make them, once we send them to the temple, it is too late. Okay, so if you got paid and then you change your mind, oh no, I have to change it. But if I've already sent it to the temple, then we have to send it again, and I might have to charge you. So just make sure that you have the measurements correctly. I'll send it to the temple. It'll come back. I'll write down the date for you so you guys know when it was blessed. Soon as you get it, you guys cleanse it. And don't forget to get your selenite bowl so that it, okay, all you have to do, like I said, it's going to come with pink Himalayan salt, and then it's going to come with the kyanite stone. All you have to do, you guys, is just let it sit there, okay, by the windowsill. And then in the morning, take it, you're done, go to work. You don't have to do any cleansing and special cleansing and whatnot. But if you don't have that, that's okay, because you could still cleanse it at home, all right? You can use our cones. You can use our, let me see here. We have our Palo Santo sticks. God, they smell so good. And then we also have our, gosh, this is our smudge, but this is almost finished. I smudge every day. You can smudge it as well. And just kind of like send out some positivity to your stones, right? Because they're going to stick by you and be with you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you want to become members, I will leave the link right here down below. If you guys have any questions, you can email us at authenticfengshuibracelet@gmail.com. The information will be at the bottom as well. And if you want to check out this bracelet, it'll be on powerfulbracelet.com or powerfulbracelets.com. Both of them, we are the same company. And then you guys can just check, just click on the button like newer items, because sometimes you have to go through so many. Just there's going to be like a drop down menu, like a filter, and then put newer bracelets, and this should pop up because this is the new one. All right, should pop up right at the very top, and all you have to do is check out. And then it's going to give you the options. Do you want these little reminders that you were special and you're the queen or the king or not? And that'll be, I think, a few dollars less. So if you choose not to have them, and then make sure that your measurements are super exact, because we want to make sure they touch your veins, okay? And if you guys are one of my paying members, you have a code that I will share with you now. And you guys all have to do, put in the code in there at checkout, and you get 25% off. Yay. All right, guys, love you guys so much. I hope you guys have a great week. I will see you next Tuesday. And next Tuesday, we're going to have a giveaway. You don't want to miss it. Okay, and the giveaway is for my paying members only. So if you're not a paying member, make sure to tune in and become a paying member, because you are going to get a free bracelet. And it's going to be shipping included. I'm going to ship it to you after our live. And then I'm going to put your names in a little box. I'm going to do it right in front of you guys and pick a winner. So if you haven't done so, join. Love you guys. And I cannot wait to see you next Tuesday. Love you guys. Bye.